Hi guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just move this over here. Put the candle over there. I still have to take care of my burnt plants. I'm just going to do that right now. I don't have the proper scissors on me. So I just kind of had to cut at an angle, but I believe I just did it. Good morning. I'm going to use one of the new decks with you guys today. Again, I have a few. I did order one last night because I was like, all right, I still have one more I haven't opened yet. They do have different meanings, okay? So I did pick up some dragon's blood. I should get my candles today. Actually, where is my flip cup one? Not flip cup. Here it is. So we can use this one. I dropped my crystal. Okay. I'm just going to put some cornstarch at the bottom of that plant. I hurt Peanut Butter yesterday by accident. I was clipping his nails and I cut one too short and he was bleeding. So that was really disappointing and it bled for a while. So this will look like normal tarot, guys, but it's not. It's hoodoo tarot. But this was the spirit sent me. Because I was looking for incense and that type of stuff, and I couldn't find a bundle of dragon blood sage. So I ended up going with this one when I was really looking for a sage bundle, but there was like a bundle of like 3 or 4, and I was like, no, I can't do that. I don't even know if I can deal with the smell, but I know the resin is safe to have in the air. I'm just looking for one of my 10,000 fucking lighters that I own. Not to mention I just lit a candle yesterday, so there should literally be one right here. Here we go. Okay, quickly, I am going to just cleanse the table and the dragon's blood. So what I'm going to do with this deck, I'm not going to read it like tarot. I actually am just going to do the depiction today. And then the meanings are different. It's and it's hoodoo. So again, I did just get a book. I haven't broke that one out yet. Or I have, but not really. But I will tell you, this is new. I've had this one, and I'm just gonna start to explore it. But when I started to explore it, it was kind of really emotional. Because it has to do, it was the age of slavery. And it's Black history. So it was just, it was kind of a lot for me. Because I'm such a sentimental person. So I've never burnt resin like that. I've only scraped it from a bowl and smoked that. So I'm not sure how well resin burns, but that was the choice. And I really wasn't going for dragon's blood, but that's what kept coming back. So I'm assuming I just light it, and there it goes. Oh, that's sticky as fuck, huh? Have any of you burnt resin before? Hi. You love my handle? What's my handle? Look on YouTube. So I just burn it. Hi, but a person in the chat's handle. Nice. Who's burnt resin before? Is it just supposed to continue to smoke? You have. Okay, so I just got to get it lit more. How do you burn resin? Oh, so it heat melts and evaporizes? All right, then I'm looking at a whole different dynamic here. Am I doing it right, Amy? On a heated charcoal disc? I don't have charcoal disc. So I need to buy a charcoal disc. Can I just put a piece of charcoal under it? So me doing this is not going to work. Do I have a charcoal pot? To burn resin, typically place on a small piece of resin on a heated charcoal tablet with heat-resistant incense burner. Allow the heat to melt and vaporize. Okay. Wonderful. Place a small amount of resin on a heating plate of an electric incense burner. An electric incense burner. Let me just go to Amazon. Electric incense burner. Ceramic incense burner stick. That's kind of what I have already, but that's not saying it's like a burner. So I'm looking for a charcoal what? Charcoal. A heated charcoal disc. What is a charcoal disc? Instant light coals, incense coal disc. Something like this. Would that work? Ten pieces of the fastest coal. Yes, looks like a hockey puck. Okay. Why should you buy quick light charcoal? Absolutely universal. Try with us. Okay. Alright. I'm just going to buy now. Buy now. Place your order. All right. Thank you, guys. I had no idea. All right. Once was born, but now I'm back. Okay. Let's get into this reading. Wait, what did I just buy? Do I have the dice on this? Fuck, I didn't. Okay. All right. Well, First time for everything, guys, right? Okay, so again, I'm going to do this one my way. Okay, it's not, I'm reading by depiction because the meanings are different. It looks like tarot, and you still have the families and the courts, but it's different. Yeah. I'm going to put it in there, okay? All right. And from there, I cannot believe how clear peanut butter was. I know, it's crazy. I think it's, somebody said yesterday, he said, be right back. He did say European the other day when he was watching his Stella, which is kind of what I have on now. So some of you might think it's peanut butter, and it's not. It's other starlings talking. I'm sure you guys, you can hear peanut butter. So one of them, the owner says, where are you from? And he says, Central Park, New York City, European starling. Central Park, New York City, European starling. So they taught him where he was from, how he came here, which is kind of smart because, you know, you see all the other birds flying. Like, they're intelligent. They can understand conversations. Like, eventually, if he gets to that point, he can hold a conversation with me and it will make him think. It just can't be like I was talking to a human. It still has to be relatively to the point where he can, like, comprehend certain words, you know? But others say they actually hold a conversation like a person, and that's why actually a lot of people get freaked out. And that's these birds have been here from the, like, beginning of time. And they used to have conversations with these birds, and it's in a whole bunch of passages, books, maybe some particular Bibles, I'm not sure. But it was a companion, you know, because it would have conversations with you. And it didn't scare the Egyptians. That was like the first bird before the other Egyptian bird was named for Egypt. But a starling came before that. You just said Max? Kessel and Max? Somebody said Kessel the other day. Give Mom a kiss. This is the first time he's sitting on my shoulder since yesterday. He was pissed. I mean, he wasn't pissed, he was hurt. He's still not shutting his foot. I felt awful. I don't know if he moved. I cut it from the side by accident. So let's do this. Brutus. Let me just try to channel. I just saw a Sasquatch. Jesus. Hey Siri. When did the legend start with the Sasquatch?
The Sasquatch legend grew in 1924, after 5 gold prospectors claimed to have had a violent encounter with gorilla men in a gorge, now called Ape Canyon, on Mount St. Helens, Washington. However, a rich oral tradition of Sasquatch stories among indigenous communities tells of a nearly supernatural being lurking in the woods before the 19th century.
Yeah, see? Okay.
This is
all right. Because some of these cards, some of the time periods go back in history but this is like African energy, people, slaves, people that are known, doctors, and it's all from like the early 1900s. But this deck is also in regards to indigenous people as well. So, like that just said, we're going back before the 1900s with the indigenous. I guess that's who I'm working with right now, is the indigenous energy. From where, you know, I know there's indigenous in quite a few places. So from the very beginning, Bibles, quotes, there's all different systems of using this. You got the railroad, you got family, the origin, the elders, the family, the community. Like ancestors come out in this read, guys. This is like ancestral energy. The Cherokee tribe was here too. African occult, witchcraft, mainstream witchcraft, occult. This woman is actually the one that just brought it back within like the last 30, 40 years, because it used to be a huge thing. So she was one of the ones that got this back. But hoodoo is a culture, an inheritance with distant lineage from North America as well. Spiritual domination, divination, domination by Europeans, Native American, European influences. So I'm getting pulled to more of working with the ancestors before the 1900s. And this actually started in 1760, this practice of hoodoo that was really popular in other countries. But again, the immigrants that traveled, you know, and now North America. So it's really bloodlines. It's your roots. Okay. It's really just root magic. And who would have thought? Root work. But remember the stone that told me I can like conjure? Is that what it was? Conjuring? Like that's not, and it was this stone, right? So not a coincidence that all of a sudden I was pulled to my gypsy deck. And then I had this one. I have one more. And I ordered one that should be coming today. So this is the energy that was just channeled, and it was the Sasquatch. I saw a Sasquatch. So hold on, my payment declined. It's only fucking $5. Did I hit the wrong card? Reverse payment method. Oh, I did. I hit the old card. That makes sense. Now I'm situated. I have like 6 cards in there. I'd love to just take it out. So, hey Siri. When did the legend of the Sasquatch begin? North Pacific. Pacific North. Is this the same? How did I do it before? What did I say? with indigenous people, around what time did they spot the Sasquatch or Bigfoot? Bigfoot legend. What do the Native Americans say? I mean, these were all written on walls, guys. Cultural significance, like before mankind, or right, even cavemen, right? So I didn't know they've been here since the beginning of mankind. I don't know about you guys, but I certainly did not know that. So I don't know how far. I know it's before the 1900s. It'd be nice if I could possibly pinpoint it. Canadian natives have 3,500 different names for a Sasquatch. All right, you go, Canadians. Some people believe in him, some people don't. The first documented sighting was in North America by David Thompson in 1811. So basically, I just called in a Sasquatch. What the fuck? My dad's friend's obsessed with them. Whenever I see a Sasquatch, I'll send it to him. I definitely believe in them. I'm just not like obsessed. But definitely a believer. I'm a believer of probably almost everything if somebody said that wasn't normal. Like why? Who are we to judge and tell that person they didn't see it, especially when there's multiple reportings? You think everybody's psychotic? I don't know. That's when people are like, do you believe in aliens? And it's like, how do you not? And then somebody would say, well, I believe there's other things out there, so, but they don't want to believe in aliens. So basically they're just contradicting themselves. So I think we're going to be working with 18. Hi. What's up? Oh shit, what time is it? You're not going to chop some up? Okay, yeah, I'll come up and do that now then. Nope, it's all right. I'll come up now. All right, love you, bye. I forgot to make her chicken salad yesterday that I told her I was going to make, so she had it for lunch, and my mom's been asking because we have leftover chicken breast, and we have, I think, chives of green onion that's still fresh, and then pickle, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, so good. So I do have to go do that. Do you guys want me to shut down this video and come to another one, or do you want to hang out and talk for like 10 minutes tops? So do you guys want to wait or come back? You're going to talk. Okay. I just had like 10 people drop off. So, which is no big deal. They'll come back or they won't. Quick break at 30. And then back when I come back. All right, you guys chit chat, listen to peanut butter. I'm going to put my coffee under the computer. I'll be back.
freshness you love. Snuggle, the comfort of home.
With Fair has been incredible. Find newer products that align with the more traditional brands that the store has always been selling.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. Let me just, where's the text that I just had? What the fuck? Oh. All right. These go downstairs. These go upstairs. These go downstairs. All right, y'all. Ready for this? Y'all ready for this? How long did it take me? It was at 30:48. It just took me 20 minutes to do that, guys? 18 minutes to do that? Holy shit. All right. Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed your chat. What is that piercing in my ear right now? It's not going to be a thing. Okay. All right, let's do this. Sorry for the wait. So, like I said, I just heard Rider Waite, Sasquatch. Okay, and I'm going off depiction, not the tarot meeting. And clearly working with indigenous energies. So let me see if I can pull some up. I just want to search. What the fuck? Indigenous. Come on. G. Am I spelling that right? E-N. I hope so. Indigenous music. Indigenous. There we go. Maybe that will set the tone. Native American. The soul in the heart of the Mother Earth. Native American sleep. I don't want to have you guys fall asleep. Shaman drums, Native American flute, positive energy, heal your soul with ancestral chants from the native. Let's do that because we are working with your ancestors. This deck works with your ancestors, guys. So there's that. What time is it for you guys? 51. Let's do 52. And I do have some of the music in the background, but I'm not going to put it too high. But this deck is about working with your ancestors. This is an ancestral deck. So, I got a Sasquatch. Let me zone in again. Holy shit, does this turquoise have a shit ton of energy. Ashley picked this out for me. An elephant, a dolphin, an owl, another dolphin, and a starfish when she was, I believe, in Aruba. Okay. So this is almost like preparing. So two sevens, two threes. Father baskets. Eight of baskets. Could be same sex here. Nine of sticks. Mother of Coins. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Sticks. Okay, baskets are hearts. Sticks are wands. Knives are knives. Coins are coins. Got the Father. So at the bottom of the deck, you got the 4 of Sticks, the Father of Coin, the Big House, and the 2 of Baskets. Just looking for something real quick. All right. It is the Tower. Some of these I did notice were different numbers, and there's a reason for it because it's about skipping generations. So right now it is the Tower. You can work with oak. The bitten shall process it, the owl and the owl. The bitten shall process it, the owl also, and the raven shall dwell on it, and he shall stretch upon it in the line of confusion, in the stones of emptiness. Isaiah 34:11. So this big house is kinda like the Tower, believe it or not. Some of them are not. It says, obviously, your plans can be disrupted more than you can imagine, break down, break through. Why does the change hurt your ego? These things may turn out better in the end. It's over. It's over. Pick up the pieces and go. How could you experience new heights? Why would that idea come to you and come out of the blue? Perhaps it's not such a big surprise and you weren't ready to see, and the truth can hurt. But then it has the whole woman looking at the plantation home with red colored lenses, and I'm able to see the suffering. So there's history in this book. And that's why it's important to me to also learn the history better. A lot of these cards are somewhat familiar. I thought this was odd with the 9 of Wands. She's holding a gun, trying to read. And I mean, that's because could be raped. I don't know how she got her hands. Looks like a slave. I don't know how she got her hands on this gun, but you ask me, like, she's out to kill. Because I'm not, the only one I wanted to clarify for you guys was the big house, because it's a major arcana. And right now I really want to just work with the depiction, but I want you to see like the images, and if you tap into these images, guys, you've seen movies. Like, a majority of people have seen movies like that, and she's afraid of being raped or killed, or they're going to take her child, because I mean we're going back. Like 1800s, 1900s, early 1900s, 1700s. So right now, Spirit's saying we're looking at 1700, 1800. So 1700, 1800, and early 1900s with the indigenous energy with your ancestors. Again, this is an ancestral read for you guys, okay? So this was the bottom of the deck. The big house, the Father of Coins, 4 sticks. And it should probably go this way because it's the way it was shown. So again, bottom of the deck. For me, it's kind of like what's to come, maybe what to look forward to. And there is the 2 of Cups here. If that was the last one, the big house and 3 of coin. So the 7 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 7 of Cups, Father of Cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Mother of Coin. I love this Mother of Coin. You can stretch it up. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. So the pictures in the background of this is beautiful. But the old ass pictures, Cherokee pictures. Cherokee is also attached to this deck, guys. Native American, Cherokee, a couple other ones. So this is about your future, not necessarily a wait. There is options. Get-togethers, good friends. This 7 of Swords is kind of tricky to me right now because it's almost like manipulating and like telling your kids like, oh, it's just this, but you chopped up bugs or something. And I don't usually get the 7 of Swords manipulative, but in this case I am. It's somebody who acts like really fake and then plays victim. That's the energy I'm getting from that. I do love this 3 of Baskets because I do feel like it's genuine. It's all these 3s, I think it's just celebration with, certain stuff, even freedom. Like even one of the slaves here is still seeing beauty. She's still seeing, but rose-colored glasses too, but beauty. And look at the tower. And it looks like there's a town actually on top of this card. Hi, Buddha. But again, like, this is this is current. So your ancestors want you to know that there's someone around you, which is not the best energy. I absolutely love this 3 of Sticks. It's probably my favorite out of all my decks. Look at her hair. Like, what a woman. And her hair is just fucking magnificent. I just love when they pick their hair like that. The 7 of Cups, again, options, baskets. But it's like sitting on a cloud. I haven't interpreted that one yet. Father of Cups. Looks like he's just kind of chilling. And then you got the 8 of Cups, and it's a masculine. He does have a feather in his... Not a feather. He does have... There must be something with feathers here. He does have a flower in his hand. This Father of Cups is definitely a hard worker. He's sitting right next to his, his harvest, a whole bunch of fish, and you got crabs in there. Had day's work. But then again, it's like the Eight of Cups, but this guy is like leaving the house or going to see someone, because usually the Eight of Cups, everyone's backwards. If you notice in this deck, he's coming right towards us. This Nine of Sticks, I don't like it. I don't know if this is nightmares you're having or if it's some type of dreams that you're meant to have, because at the same time, she's like ready to kill. She might be doing voodoo. And voodoo and hoodoo are two different things. We work with root magic, our ancestors. That's what hoodoo is. Ancestral energy. We have the Mother of Coin here that I love. I don't think she's exhausted. She might just be resting. She could have a headache, but it's like having a lot to do. She obviously has a lot of pets too. I think she has an owl there, a cat there, a tortoise there, a snail. I literally just broke out, and I didn't even realize there was an owl on here, and you guys know my little owls. But then I also have a necklace. I don't know what I did with it. I cleaned it. It's sterling silver with the owls, which I think would be a nice part of this read. My owls usually hang, but you can't see those. But maybe that's the feathers I was talking about. I buy the most random real stuff, and I know I'll use it sometime. So it is what it is there. I know it's like, why would you spend your money on that? Because it's costume jewelry. But to me, it was worth the money in silver. So see, that must be a message for someone here. I'm not going to be able to get the owl to stay like that. So let me just... I'll put it right there. Okay. That works. So you definitely have ancestors coming through. I can feel the different energy, which I think is nice and positive. Again, I feel like some of this is like from the beginning of time. Like, these are your roots. This is where you came from. For some of you, for sure. Your family could have battled slavery. They could have owned slaves. I would have grabbed them and freed them. It's probably the most awful thing I've ever heard in my life is slavery. Like, for what, So some of you might get emotional. When I was going through the deck, I most certainly got emotional with certain things. But again, I want to study what it means, because it's not the normal Seven of Cups. It's not the normal certain stuff. So, hey, better. You feeling better? You want to come sit on Mama? You want to sit on Mama? There you go. Because I know you can only work with one leg right now because Mama hurt you by accident. They're trying to tell you something in regards, especially if you're the Mother of Coin and the Father of Cups. It's almost like you guys are looking different ways. This one has the mask on for the night. This one is looking in this direction. You have the Eight of Cups, Nine of Sticks. So I don't know, like, if somebody's nervous here, what are my options? How do I reach out? It could be a friend. But I truly, truly believe that this Seven of Knives, Seven of Swords, is definitely manipulation. And it's not like a good manipulation just to get your kids to eat. It's you have a friend and a foe, or it's just a foe. But this is a card of celebrating happiness, friends. Somebody could live at a distance here, or one of your friends could be moving. Maybe this is you moving. eventually, is talking about land. Land is important to me as well. So if you guys interpret land like I do, you know, you would want to know the history of the land that you would live on, because not all realtors are aware. They'll tell you legally, they have to tell you if somebody died, but they don't have to tell you how. And I love old horses, and I just love land that's connected to, you know, war, so many things. So I don't know if there's a pond around you or woods around you, but I am getting pulled to a friend of mine. I think we were talking about Vermont, or was it Maine? I think it was Maine, with the river. And it's constantly flooding, and every year they're constantly finding bodies, and they just go and bury them again in these grave sites. This cemetery is miles and miles and miles away, and ancient freaking bones are popping up. So you might find some type of bone. You might be shopping and you see the skull of something, and you're like, wow, the lizard or something, and you're like, wow, that's interesting. You never thought you would like oddities, you know? Or you might find bones outside. You might find rocks that have faces. I find faces all the time. So I think there's something going on here with the father of baskets and the mother of coin. But your ancestors are definitely guiding you to go in a certain location. And so I think this person definitely has feelings for you. But somebody must have been playing games. You do have the mother of coin and the father of coin, which would be a community coin, which would be a community card, along with a lot of other things when it comes to history. Like, I'll be able to break these down as soon as I really get into the book, because I'm definitely into it, you know, because this person could have escaped, this person escaped, and then it tells you a story, you know, setting yourself free. Like, I feel like this energy is free. But I don't know if somebody brings somebody new around, or if, like, you just kind of experience a tower moment. This is just for March. There'll be a lot of them. That's just what I'm going to do. Some you can relate to, and some you may not. But I want to try to channel some ancestors here. I don't know if I want to conjure them in, but I want to channel. Yeah, I'm seeing like a medicine man. More dark skin than like Indian, native. So if you have somebody here and they're a medicine man, they're telling you to, you know, go back to like your roots, go back to like what they would eat, what they used to heal, and what they still continue to use. Because they don't like new flowers, they don't like new things coming in. That's why a lot of tribes hide themselves from the outside. And if you do come in, I mean, they're going to catch you at a 1 mile barrier. You know, they're not just going to let you walk into their home, their land. It's sacred. You have to be welcomed in. So you could have somebody here trying to welcome you in with the 3 of sticks, calling you towards them. There is a love situation here, but it could be divinely orchestrated for a breakup or a get together, because it's kind of like shocking that someone comes around and maybe it's more solid than you want, but somebody definitely attempted to play games with you, and it's probably somebody who actually has feelings for the Father of Cups, you know, and that's emotional energy, and it's an adult, so hoo-ha for that, I'll tell you that. An adult, mature with their emotions, nice. But right now, they are manipulating this, acting like you're just a friend, you're not important. I can walk away from this, no big deal. But it is an energy walking towards you. But let's not forget what the ancestors are saying here either, especially with the medicine man that I was seeing. I don't think they're saying like this is unhealthy, this and that. However this person is acting right this second obviously is unhealthy, because it's kind of like, did she like permanently walk away? Does she care? If you look at the women here, you know, they're kind of already solid and independent. Somebody is nervous of the future. I don't know if it's because somebody sees you in the future. They see you as a wife, a husband. But right now, something is definitely off kilter. I'm going to stand on this. Oh, I just wanted it to be easier for you, buddy, because your poor little toes. Mama made a big mistake. That thing bled for hours off and on. I mean, really bled. I couldn't even believe it. So you might cut yourself. A lot of times with my infants, I would just bite their nails instead of cut them after the tub. Like 15 minutes after the tub where they're soft. But you want them to harden a little bit so you don't pull. This could have been a childhood thing for you. I haven't quite. I feel like that's just a slave. I don't know. I mean, is concerned for her life, but she kind of reminds me of somebody solid. Like, all right, motherfucker, my turn. You know, but it's having a really hard time sleeping. So that could be you. It could be dreams. I kind of, you know, if anything, it'd be you and them, because there's a combination here. But Spirit's saying no. So it's just us, my spirituals. So I don't know. Like I said, like, all right, my turn, motherfucker. The Mother of Cups isn't usually revengeful. But she could have just dropped something because, you know, communication was off, locations off, something, you know, games being played. But it's like causing confusion. Like, where are they? Do they miss me with the Three of Sticks? Do they miss me? You know? And then I'm getting pulled to your ancestors again, like sitting in front of this tree, like, don't forget about me. So it's hard for me to really bring the matrix into this read, but we are here, we are now, we are living, right? So something could probably get situated. If not, okay. If not, I don't know why I was shaking on the table all by itself. That was pretty odd. I literally had to move it because I found it annoying. So you might find something annoying here, the Father of Coin, but this is like a court couple, and then you have the Two of Cups. So I do feel like it's someone you have feelings for, or you're keeping your options open. I don't know if somebody's trying to test your loyalty, but I don't know why loyalty would be an issue right here. It could be somebody else's security, like you don't trust, they don't trust. I know if something's uncomfortable and it's off, I don't trust either. That's all it takes. And then, you know, all it takes is you playing a little game and I'm out of it. So now I feel like you were probably in a situation that you walked away from. And this could be anything in your entire life, because I keep hearing ancestors. This, once again, these are messages from your ancestors. Some of you definitely indigenous, and others of you African. Those are the two that I'm seeing right now. But in the beginning, I did get pulled to the Sasquatch that supposedly has been around since the cavemen. So we're going the beginning of time. These cards, something with the beginning of time. I just got pulled to doing my own cards. But right now, these would be ancestors of yours from the 1700s, 1800s, and early 1900s. So some of this could have started in 1800. You could, family. I don't know if somebody's reincarnated here, maybe, possibly. Or if you just have a strong bloodline. Because this looks like a strong bloodline. So do be a little wary with the Seven of Swords there, because I do strongly feel it's manipulative. And I usually look at the Five of Swords like that and other cards to put together, No, that's Mama's. So again, you could think this is a friend, and it's not. It's a foe. Tell me about the Seven of Knives, please. What do you want us to know? It's like hang out with your real friends. It's almost like dropping the Seven of Swords, whatever it is. And you have the Six of Cups, so it's definitely something to do with your past. That's adorable. Six of Coin. So, Son of Coin. Following the way, something with your zodiac, something with astrology. You could have been an astrologer, or this person that's messing with you could have been an astrologer in another life. You got the Mother of Sticks at the bottom of the deck. She's confident. Beautiful. So this is like something that like started. This could have been yesterday. This could have been 40 years for you. But to me, you guys are now adults, because there's a lot of adults on the board. And I wouldn't say conditioning or bad habits. I would just say, if you're not talking to somebody right now, if there's a trust issue, it probably has to do with somebody's chart. I believe I am getting pulled to Venus direct. So whatever's going down now in Venus retro, and then it's like you go direct and it's like, okay, was this my imagination? Like it is. But I don't think so. Like you're going to have a bond with somebody. But right now, if something's just kind of like friends, you thought it turned to more or not, or there's just nothing with the Eight of Cups, it has to do with something in their chart that they need to address. And until they do, I feel like your ancestors are putting this person at bay. So this must be a pretty important person that is in your life now. Could even be your husband. It could be somebody new. But I do feel like whatever that is has to do with a masculine energy, your husband, boyfriend, friends with benefits, whatever the case may be, a masculine energy. But there was reciprocity there, and then it's like you could have created, but somebody manipulated instead. Again, I think it has to do with their chart. If you ask me, you're handling it pretty damn well. You might have a little headache. I hope you don't get those nightmares. And Spirit is saying it is us. That sucks. I don't like nightmares. So pay attention, because if you're having nightmares, they're trying to tell you something. That's why it's more intense. Can you guys hear me? I had to just shut a phone call down. Could you just give a thumbs up or a yes if you can hear me? It was a weird interconnection, interstellar. So yeah, you got the galactic here too all of a sudden. Anyone hear me? Nothing's went up. There's no yes. There's no thumbs up. I don't know why the chat is fucking delayed. It drives me fucking bananas. I don't have that button on for any type of delay. Thank you, Aim. All right. So again, I keep hearing like, Amy, I wanted to give you a gold star. You know, the little gold stars they put on chats. So this could have been something could have affected you in like first grade, second grade that stuck with you. Like, what did you want to be? What did you want to do? Because in the meantime, when somebody else is playing games, you're working on something from your past or something that I'm hearing conjured up yesterday. So it's like you called something to like what did you guys do yesterday? I did a reading yesterday with the new deck for you guys and broke that down. It's gypsy work, but it still breaks down to hoodoo magic if that's what I'm gonna do. And again, you can't forget like hoodoo magic is just your roots. It's your ancestors. Right? So you're getting information. You know, somebody could have died in a fire and at one point you guys lived there. You definitely have a past life with somebody here. I think these men are the same figures. They're not. They're different men, guys. So I don't know if this is one from a past life and then one now. Somebody could have wished for something too and they got their wish, but they're trying to control it maybe. Because you do have a manipulative energy here, which is kind of unfortunate because it's like someone's playing games there, but there was no reason to play games there. Like if it was head games, you know, I'm just really busy, but it's the Son of Coins, so it's like you're not that busy, right? So there is two men. I'm wondering if one of these men were the same person in a different lifetime and now they're coming in as the father of coin. So you guys were probably married in another lifetime. Again, 1700, 1800s, early 1900s. I did mention something about reincarnation at one point. So maybe the two of you reincarnated to try again. But to me, if this is so divinely put together, it's more than just love life. In my case, being single and knowing where I'm going, it wouldn't be just for love. It would be mixing business and pleasure with some pretty firm contracts put in between those business affairs. So whatever is about to happen in March, this person might not have walked away yet. You might not have met this person, or you know exactly who I'm talking about, but you're not talking to them. I don't know. Hammer didn't come out, so that's good. You and I together right here, right now. I think you used to live in this Victorian house, to be quite honest with you. And that was probably the last, and I am attached to Victorian houses. I absolutely just love anything like vintage, anything old. Someone could be a different religion to you because I just got pulled to my ring that I just purchased a couple weeks ago with the cross on it. That I haven't worn since, but it's old. I gotta connect with it. I don't wear rings that I don't connect with. So I don't know if that's a message for you. Maybe careful who you marry too with this 4 of Sticks, or careful who you move in with. You know, because they might be trying to stop you. Your ancestors. Because your ancestors are in this 3 of Cups and 3 of Sticks big time. I mean, I can see it in everything, but when I go to the 3 of Cups, which has lots of trees, baskets, they're probably weaving, sewing, knitting, chatting. having a good time. They feel a little free, so they are giving you heads up, but I feel like you still might end up with this person. But you could be planning right now a wedding with somebody else for some of you. And take this with a grain of salt, though, like it's because it's kind of saying like, no, it's actually a good match. So if you get cold feet, reel it back in. That's only if it's you're planning in the next couple months. That would be your message, or like it's right around the corner. And others, it's just a feeling of home, like, so again, avoiding. I feel like someone's avoiding you, but it's like, I'm not avoiding you, I'm right here. And it's like, but you're not, though. You're not. So you could be dealing with somebody that used to be, like I said, a teacher, an astrologer. This person probably can feel and read energy. They might be a little nervous of you, but that's on them to get through that. Did that stone crystal just move? Why are my crystals moving on my table? I just heard kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Amen. So the Our Father's in a lot of Bibles, but Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy kingdom. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, so we forgive your trespasses against us and trespasses. I almost want to say, Holy Mother of God, amen. There's two different religions here. I don't even consider myself Catholic. I grew up Catholic, but that's only because my mom wanted me to get, we just had to get a confirmation, and then we could stop CCD, because it was torture for us. Like, it wasn't like torture for me, but it was like, I was excited when I got to give myself a new name for the confirmation. Not for the confirmation, for the confirmation. Anywho, you could be considering that. This could be a thing where you might want children in the future, and you're considering that too. It's like, what do I do? This one just wants to rest. She's got a lot of animals, but the mother of coin, well, I think you guys actually should rest, because the mother of coin, she does it all. Runs a business, a household, takes care of the kids, the animals, the cleaning. Somebody might have a cleaner here, because people still have cleaners, and especially from like other countries, like immigrants, things like that. I mean, remember I said there was going to be an outbreak? Look at the measles right now. Within the last month, there's been an outbreak, and it's from, illegal aliens, us letting people come into the United States, and a couple people have died already from that. There's also another one coming in that's very similar to the original plague. So, and now we got, once again, measles coming into the US, and I'm hearing, and the UK. So this might be that pandemic that I was talking about, and I didn't know what pandemic it would be, but there was going to be a pandemic. I didn't link it to the plague because I believe that was already here. It's been here. It's that flu. And there's nothing you can do. You just got to ride it out. So if you're sick, you just need to ride it out. Get some extra rest with this mother of coin. I think you are going to start having dreams. My spiritual is going to start having dreams. And these cards could activate them too. I'm not sure. So if anybody's like, oh, I don't even want to say the word out loud, but like if anybody was to say the N word and then deck, oh, like she's working with an N deck, like I hope, well, I think that there's energy being transmitted here, right, to that person, and they're probably going to be haunted for a little while. That means they were pulled to come into this read. Because this is beauty, this is history. You can't take this away. We have to keep it alive. That's our job. Keep history alive. Acknowledge it. Don't take it away. Make it right. Don't be stupid about it. So we are going to start getting nightmares, which I do not like. That makes me a little wary. My dreams always talk to me, but not usually nightmares. I mean, I've been at like sleepovers and certain things, and I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, I had a nightmare. And she'll be like, yeah, I heard you. I think I had one once with somebody else, and I was screaming, and he was trying to wake me up. And I remember. Yeah, it was Charlie. It was when I had the night I had the awakening with the music again. So there's something here with music. Because I'm getting pulled to a girl. I follow her. She's like one of my bands that she plays in the bands that I go see over the summer. Like she opens for a lot of bands. Really good places, really good events. She's really good, and her mother actually sings too. They're looking for a drummer because I follow her on Facebook, and she's very active with her people. She is sweet. I remember that night I told you I kept telling her mother thank you in the audience while I was crying before I got kicked out, because the mother made her like who she is, and it was just the two of them and the daughter. Good morning.
Hi.
Are you able to open your eyes?
Yeah. I'm literally just getting up right now.
Okay. You want some Pepto-Bismol?
Which one's that?
The pink one in the fridge?
And the only reason I got back up is that Kessel started scratching on my door.
Yeah, I saw Max go out and Kessel go in.
Yeah. I went back to bed after I let Max out, and then you let Kessel in.
No, you opened the door to let Max out.
Kessel ran in.
And Kessel, I was like, oh, that's so nice of him. Like, you waited for Kessel because you knew she was going to come in. I was like, oh, I didn't even have to tell him to bring Kessel.
That's awesome.
It was so nice of you. Somebody's eyes can be shut here. That just vibrated too. I don't understand what's happening here. I'm not even touching my table. Well, that's because it's uneven, but it was sturdy at one point. I do feel that this one's moving, because when I said to you guys, is this one moving? I looked right up and I could have sworn it was like still under here at one point. And this is rock solid. So let me just go on my YouTube. Things might be moving for you and you're just like not aware of it. I just want to go back like 5 minutes. I just want to see where the crystal originally was. Why does this phone look crooked to me right now? What is happening with my eyes? I was just seeing a whole bunch of glares earlier. That looks crooked to me. Yeah, see, the crystal was up there. And at one point, I probably moved it. Because now it's over there. That's the exact spot. But right before that, it wasn't on the white. Yeah, see? And I said to you guys, did that move? And then I'm just wondering if I got there at 14. Got there. I know. Oh, okay, so I did move it there. And then it moved. So it did move a little bit. Yeah, that looked uneven to me, the phone. I don't know. And when I went to go get this, it was like shiny things off of it. Like my eyes were just like seeing car lights. Tell me about the mother of coin. You, again, the pull me to like 1700, 1800, 1900. There's somebody here that you are destined to be with and work something out. So it's clearly a new contract. You got the mother of sticks, so the mother of wands. So that's a lot of confidence there too, and a lot of beauty with the 6 of sticks underneath. So it's like you're going right towards something successful. You got Miss Ida right underneath there, but it's the high priestess. So you're going to be successful with something. The son of sticks might reach out with the ace of sticks, and then you got the 5 of sticks, like you already had an argument, and then you got the grandchildren, the daughter of sticks, and that was what horse is that? But it's tribal. They draw on it. What do you call those ones? I forget. They drew on that one. So there's different heritage within this deck. It's just kind of all mixed up. So this isn't 2 women. This is you in the energy of the mother of sticks and the mother of cups. Mother of coin. So you definitely need to make a decision and get some rest. There is going to be some nightmares, but this could be you possibly meditating. And it shifts your energy. So you're able to make a certain decision. Because again, guys, this is ancestral. This is your roots. Your roots. They're talking to you. Your family. Should you take some?
No.
Take some Tylenol then, maybe.
Which one's that? The package still?
Tablets. Yeah, you got those?
Oh.
Then the medicine thing, if you don't have any left, you need to take 2.
I don't know where they are.
You don't have any in your room?
No. Well, maybe. Where are they in their room?
I don't know, but I'll get them. I'll just get them from the medicine cabinet. Yeah. I'll give you 4 right now. Only take 2. Do you want some Tums for your belly or ginger? No? Do you know we open bananas? We're supposed to open it from the outside.
Yeah.
What, the other side too?
Yeah, you don't have to do that though.
You don't have to, but I didn't know that. They say it actually peels easier and it takes off the strings for you so you don't have to take them off. That's why there's little strings on a banana. Because we're opening them off. Look at that. How smooth that was when you just did that.
What did I do?
You went from here to break it. And you didn't even have to split the whole thing. Guys, I don't know if you could hear me with that conversation. I learned it late in life. But bananas, we're supposed to actually open them from the other end. And then Caden's like, that's how monkeys do it. And I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah. So I was like, okay, well then that would make sense. And he just opened it, cracked it from the end, and it kind of just split like the perfect banana split. Like you didn't have to peel it. And it takes off the white strings at the same time. So we've been opening bananas wrong our whole entire life. You think we should be learning from the monkeys, you know? We should be learning from the wild. That's the original way. So thanks for that reminder, Caden, because I forgot. So you got like a hawk or something here. You do have an owl right there. My charm bracelet has an owl. The other owls that I bought long time ago, and I was like, what am I going to do with these? They kind of became a little bit of a mascot themselves. And they're just the cutest little dudes in the entire world. I mean, look how adorable they are. So cute, right? So cute. So definitely something going on with owls. I know that's like wisdom. Spiritual meaning of owls. Wisdom, insight, intuition, inner knowing, transformation, change, protection, watchfulness, cultural variations, context matters. But through many cultures and religion, wisdom, guidance, and mystical knowledge. So owls seem to be a big deal right now for you. So you have, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot she got me she picked out a little owl. And that's the only owl I've ever bought besides them. And I'm not like huge into owls. Right? Monkey see, monkey do. No shit. So owls are pretty significant here in your read. So it could just be a spirit guide. They come in different shapes and forms, animals, people. I'm hearing heritage. The 7 of Cups, I still haven't zoned in on it yet, which is kind of shocking to me. It's beautiful. So it must have a different meaning. But the gun in this chick's hand is throwing me the fuck off. Because that's like, fuck you, motherfucker, you're dead. That's not, she's like, I'm going to put it in my pocket just in case. She's got something planned. And this is the 9 of Sticks. This is, anxiety. It could be nightmares, not being able to rest, depression. It could be a lot of things. But considering we have a black slave here, she's out to kill. So I don't know what's going on with my women right now. I'm a little nervous myself, not like nervous, but very apprehensive because I don't know what they're trying to tell us here. It's like, okay, you're gonna get nightmares, and then what? Like, I think I'm gonna have to read this 7 of Cups, the 7 of Baskets, guys. Okay. A woman with her head thick in the clouds has decided it's time to get out. So she decides to take a spiritual bath using HYSSOP to bring back state of clarity, calm, and equilibrium. It is a positive card, clarity, visionaries, vision quests, options, people with vivid imaginations, and meditation. Negative would be, living in a dream world, muddled thinking, altered states of perception, drugs, food, bad food. So you can use this HYSSOP and take a bath. What is HYSSOP? Hyssop, a I've seen these. It's like an evergreen in Europe, Asia, Africa, member of the mint family, sweet scent, bitter taste, often used in herbs and gardens. It's an ornamental plant. Yeah, I think my mom has some wild ones in the back. So you can use that bath. That could cleanse you because ironically enough, I don't see the woman with a head in the clouds. I didn't even pick up on that, but that's where all the baskets are, right? So that's your message, to take a spiritual bath, because I couldn't tune into that. But it also says, the woman with her head in the clouds so thick, she decides it's time to get out. So she decides to take a spiritual bath using that herb to bring back state of clarity, calm, and a good thing to automatically do. I knew the flowers were there. I didn't. Shit. I was staring at those flowers too. So again, you could be a visionary, a realist. It also is going to restore clarity, vision, quest, and you will have multiple options. People with vision, imaginations, and meditation. So don't jump at something that doesn't make sense. I don't think this is I don't think it's self-manipulation. So if it's ready, we can do it beforehand. I have physical therapy. We're down a car. 4 cars in this driver, but we'll only be down to 1 car, but then I need to take that because Mia's taking mine to work. So the Chariot's been coming out, so just be cautious in the car. So I have to leave here by 10:30. So anytime within the next half hour. If it's ready. And good morning. Okay. Yeah, I'm here on exercise. I didn't have physical therapy all week because she was on vacation and I missed the previous one because I was sick. Well, I had that cough and found out it was asthma, but I am feeling better. So different herbs, different strokes, different folks. But you are meant to come together with somebody. It could be once you walk away from something, once you start something. I don't know. I think this energy will come back around because they want to come back around as this, the Son of Coin. And but I don't know if you want to remember we have 2 different men, different lifetimes, but then we have a split right here with the 8 of baskets. So it just could be one of your exes or someone you dated or a friend with benefits, somebody coming back around. To me, that would be a big no-no. I don't necessarily think it's going to get blocked by your ancestors, but different spirit can lay you out as well. And I remember saying that some of us will get laid out, you know, because we don't want to skip a road in our Akashic records either. You know, we don't want to skip a beat here either, because it's like, all right, we're on track. It might not be comfortable, but we're on track. Somebody could have an amazing headboard. I'm not crazy about that one, but it looks comfy. All my frames come with headboards, but I don't use headboards. I just don't use it. It's too much like banging and yeah. But somebody might have a beautiful headboard. You might be looking at property with this Eight of Cups and really deciding like where you want to live. Anything historical. You could be going to like the town hall. You can be going to the town hall, looking at records. So if you can get those herbs, and I'm hoping I have some in here. If you can get some of those, order them on Amazon. Take this bath before this happens. Can you avoid it? I think you can, because the Tower was the next card. No, it was the Four of Sticks, Father of Coin, and then the Tower. But then it followed the Two of Cups, so it's like something had to go down before it could get better. And it's probably a spiritual lesson on somebody. Do I think it could be immaturity? I mean, it's always linked to immaturity, but you're dealing with a man. I think somebody was just attempting to play games. You want to take him? His foot is obviously very sore. He keeps putting it up. He's not really bouncing around. I just don't want him to reopen it.
Well, he was just barking at the neighbors driving by.
Yeah, he's one of a kind.
I'm getting this really quick.
I just have to mute you real quick. I'm so sorry.
There's like videos of
All right, guys, I'm back.
Alana yelling at me when you weren't home. And I remember the day like in my head.
Really?
Like, I remember it, and she was like screaming at me. I can't leave you, Mom. Mom needs me to watch you because you don't know how to fucking watch yourself. You're in middle school, man. Grow the fuck up. She was yelling at me in the video, and I was like,
I think
yelling at her.
I think I do remember that. Yeah, because you hated being left alone.
Yeah, and it was probably anxiety.
I probably made her stay, and that was the outcome.
Yeah, bro. Like I hated staying
Because
home alone.
she used to stay home when she was young, like middle school, you know.
I don't.
Ready to run to the store.
I like don't care. I did not want to stay home alone.
But I wouldn't have left her with Kaden. You know what I mean? Like if she wanted to stay
It was
home
me and
and I had to
Kaden.
go to work,
Look at me cleaning.
she
her
had to
damn
have been old
fucking
enough,
room.
at least 12. Huh? What was that, 2 years
Clean my
ago?
room for no, it wasn't 2 years ago. That's when we were at the apartment. Me is actually kind of pretty.
Mhm.
That's what she said.
You are gorgeous. That's on our Snapchat.
It's in our chat. It's on
It's in your
Snapchat.
chats, yeah. All right, I gotta finish this. So
I'm looking for that video.
yeah, you can look for the video. So see, here's the 6 of Cups. Here's that reminiscing and something, people being like manipulated. Yeah, something is coming back around here, and majority of you, it could be a person. After me and Mia were just reminiscing about something, and like a type of punishment. I only put my hands on, I think it was Jade. I know it was Jade. I don't know if I ever put my hands on Alana, but those two gave me a run for my money. It's called HY or HPY. You can screenshot it. HYSSOP.
Mom, why did I think a virgin was a donkey?
No, it's not a donkey. What is a virgin? I just found out it's not a donkey. What is a virgin?
Show people that. You're so cute then.
What is a virgin? I just found out it's not a donkey. What is a virgin? I just
I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Oh. Yeah, Alana did not like you when I brought you home. She was not happy to have a sister. She was not happy to have a brother.
She wasn't happy to have me.
No, she was pissed with both of you guys.
Why?
But she just was. She
What?
didn't, well, apparently she didn't want siblings. I mean, now you guys are like the closest to her.
Not too bad.
I know. So it's just, I mean, I'd be like, can you give me put the blanket on me or give her a pacifier if I was doing dishes? And she would look me dead in the eye and say no. She wouldn't do jack shit for me when it came to you
But I
two.
need to find this video first. Like, what was I looking for again? Oh, yeah,
So
I emailed that.
it could be a kid issue, but if you have kids, they're teenagers or older. So I don't know why that would be
What's our video for Mom?
an issue, because that it becomes parenting never really stops. It never really stops being hard. It's definitely not easy. I mean, you care every time they step out the door, and you're driving in bad weather or they're going to a party. We know what we used to do. We know what the possibilities they can get into now. So it's gonna be different for everybody. So somebody here, it could be somebody here manipulating children and starting something with children.
Because I had to cheer.
Who's that?
The twins.
Oh, so
Very
cute.
A video of us at Kimball's apartment.
Yeah,
And we were all young.
that's when. Is that Casey?
Casey, yeah.
Yeah. That's when he had that English accent. That's awesome. Can you send that to me so I can send it to Casey, please?
No.
Why?
Why would you do that?
Because I still talk to her.
Why do you talk to Alana's friend?
Because it's one of our best friends and we love each other. We were always close. I went to the dad's funeral. Yeah.
I have so many videos of Casey and Alana
So,
dancing.
all right, will you send that one to me too? All right, I gotta finish this reading. So again, something with children. They could have walked away because of something with children, or I don't see you being exhausted with children. You could, but something could be manipulated here with children for some reason, as well as whatever's going on with this person that really didn't go anywhere. It's like somebody just kind of turned their back on you. Maybe they are having some type of nightmare, but I know it involves you, and you might have nightmares too, but I am being told you can avoid it with a cleanse bath. Even if you don't have that because you're skin sensitive or something, take a bath, just put some Epsom salt, do something. I bought this kit once on Amazon, and my plant was under it for the longest time. But now it's right here, and it has like, I took a lot of it out, but I'm hoping it has that herb. Peppermint, mugwort, hibiscus, nettle leaf, blessed thistle, alfalfa, lavender, rose petals. But I have all these salts. Black salt, French gray salt, Caspian sea salt. Yeah, so I don't have it, so I would have to order it myself. But I want to say my mom has some of that dried out, like in a plant somewhere. As a plant, like as like a decoration. Right?
Look at.
Oh, look. Oh, I felt cold. So there could be somebody manipulating children, or putting children, or making children do something they shouldn't be doing. I don't know. I'm not really sure. What's this Seven of Knives when it comes to a person? Conjuring.
Fuck, I have to go, but I'm literally forgetting.
Yeah, we'll find it.
Peanut butter up. Come here. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, I know it's in here.
The video?
Yeah.
You'll
I just
find
saw
it.
Like, morning.
You'll find it.
How am I gonna find it right when I get to the car?
Yeah. So it is the court card. It is the love you more. It is
Want me to drive safe?
drive safe. Love you.
Bye, baby.
Let me know when you get to work.
Okay, honey.
Then you have courting, which is the lovers. So okay. Yeah, see? There's a family member or somebody, or this is your ex. It's something like that. But it says the couple is walking down the road holding hands. They are obviously to the judgment of the two elders watching them because they're so into each other. But it's clear from her facial expression that the woman's grandmother isn't enthused about this match as it appears to be. So, yeah, and that's exactly what I said to you guys in this read already, that they don't want you with somebody, but it's like you think you're good together, but you're not. So your ancestors are definitely hi. I do. It might be in my pocket. Hold on. Thank you for coming out. I would have ran up to you. Thank you. Love you. Drive safe. So this could be, maybe this is an old marriage that you had. If you've been married once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, like this could be, to me, it's an old lover that you had from the past. So it's not current, but the current energy is here in the sense of there is somebody from your past, a different lifetime that you are meant to be with. And I did get that vibe with the whole wedding thing because I thought it was going to be off. But then Spirit said it was really good. And I think that's when I figured out there was two people here. And I think these two people might be the same person. But then you have this one that it's almost like they turned their back on you. You do intimidate them a little bit. But that's for them to work on. You are spiritual. You do have gifts. You have inner wisdom. It's the owl, guys. So they're trying, your ancestors are telling you, look into owls. That may lead you somewhere. That's how shit works. I was scared of tarot. I want nothing to do with it. I was into astrology because it just clicked for me. And I was like, I knew instantly I used to be an astrologer. Oh shit, didn't I say that? But I didn't even think of me. I was thinking of somebody else. And then from there, it kept bringing me to crystals. And I already had crystals, but I wasn't huge on them. And then I became obsessed with them because their energy is just, I'm at awe. It's that mystical awe. That's what mystical is. That is the definition, and it's just, it was mind blowing what crystals, the different vibes they have and what you can use them for. I just said again, conjuring. I got to look more into that. And I'm not kidding. When I looked at this book, it was about, I just wanted something hoodoo magic with root work. I didn't even notice and conjure. So something going on there too. There's an ex of yours snooping around or trying to manipulate something, playing victim. And you do have an ancestor here that clearly does not want you as somebody. For some, not for everybody, but for some. Because you got to remember here, I'm doing a reading on ancestors. So like different ancestors are going to come into this reading and give different messages. It's not going to be complete, just one story. I can read it into one story like I'm doing and combining it, but there is other energies here. There's a few, at least 2 or 3 most. Or it is 3. There's definitely 3 of them here. That crystal was starting off my pendulum when I was just asking something. All right, more than 4. More than 7. Not more than 15. More than 10. There's 12 ancestors here with me. That's a lot of ancestors with me right now. I don't even know what to think. And the thing is, I don't quite feel them, but I know they're here. So, others of you, be careful. If you're really unsure about the marriage, or you just like, sure you want to do this, or some it's just cold feet. Others, like you I would assume you'd be getting signs of something that's not working out so well. Let me grab my water. I think because there's just so much more to this deck that I'm not sensing that energy. It's kind of, Spirit says I'm sensing it, but I feel like I'm not, though. I'm telling you, some of us have to take a bath. I'm going to scrub my tub today. And maybe take a bath Thursday. Tomorrow I have to prep. I have a colonoscopy and a endoscopy, something. It's like my yearly, not yearly, it's every 5 years for me for right now. It's just because I had so many polyps and other things that ended up being safe, but my gut is, needs to be healed and cleansed, that's for sure. And I'm going to let you guys know and give you more information. I'm going to do a 3-day water cleanse. It's also pulling me to like Muslim. There might be somebody here that's Muslim. Because they do that. I forget what it's, Ramadan, which is a lot longer, and they eat after sunset, but they can't drink water during the day. The only ones that can would be like somebody who's pregnant or an elder. I learned a lot about that drawing blood because that's when they would all come in because they all had fasting labs. So there was a large amount of Muslims that came in, and they kind of tell me the story, and I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. Like I was kind of into that one part because I have mixed emotions when it comes to that, and it is a judgment on me, and it's more judgment because of the world versus a person, an individual. So again, for some of you, it's definitely a different culture. Somebody could be Muslim, someone could be African. It's just like that whole thing. Muslims aren't supposed to date Jewish. It's just, Christians got to stay with Christians. Stuff like that. Greek. The Greeks. Got to marry a Greek. Or your ass is converting, and you better hope they like you. Because they're no joke, too. So some of you do need to fast. You do need to take a bath. Men, too. Not just my ladies. My men. Just Epsom salt. Everybody typically has that in their house. I could also use regular salt, but it's not going to be as... The word's not potent, but it's just not going to... It will still benefit you, but not in the way if you were to purchase this herb, that I don't have. What was it? HYSOSS, something like that. HYSSOP herb. They have the essential oil too. So they do have it on Amazon. So I don't know. Loose leaf for tea. It's how you want to use it, but it definitely needs to go into the bath. So I'm thinking definitely the herb, the flower, not the incense. I like that one just because it has a cool bag. So it's cheap. You can find them under $10. The most I've come across, it would be like, well, that's 20, but that's for the liquid. Would be like maybe like 12. So that's on my list for later. I don't know if it matters where it comes from. So somebody must have just said, does it matter where it comes from? And I guess it does matter. I'm trying to link what heritage this is. I'm hoping it's in the book. there's two different plants. But when it comes to the bath, it's just that one. Next to it's like plantation vibes I'm getting, but like somewhat free over here. I'm getting pulled to the south. But this, you know, so it's not telling me. Let me go to the beginning where it does say the history of cups, the forms of divination traditionally used in hoodoo. There's 9 of them. I know there's something with suits here. Styx is the community. Yeah, maybe that's why I got pulled to the 8 of Cups, because it says Gladys Higler Smith, 1934 to, she dedicated the book to 2019. Without who's and her stories of the Old South and the ways of our ancestors, this book wouldn't be possible. Absolutely beautiful. I'm glad they brought this back. So I'm not quite sure where. Let me go on Amazon and ask Spirit, and then I have to go. But I'm going to come back to this reading because there's a lot more here. I mean, what, 12 fucking ancestors? There's no way I'm done. So they're saying yes to this one. 3 ounces dried herb tea. It's dried. It doesn't say. I wanted to try to get details. Visit the store. Wild Field Herbs, it's called. Hold on, I just airdropped something to the computer and I'm hoping I can paste it. It's struggling. I just emailed it to me. Hold on. I'll paste it down below so you guys can copy it. And then I'll be back after physical therapy. I don't know if you can still hear me or not, but I'm just going to grab the link for you guys. And if somebody could possibly, put the link below, I got to get ready. Come on, refresh. Oh, my computer's fucking wicked slow right now for some reason. So I'm just going to send the message to me. And I'll just put it in the link because it's not. Oh, it did update. But it's not there. know what? That's a pain in the ass. So I'll be back to wrap up this read. But it is this one. I'm going to post the link in the description box, but it is Wild Field Herbs. So if you go to Amazon, it was like the second one down. This one right here. You want to screenshot it, and then I clicked on it, and then from there I visit the store. Okay. Oh, look, joint support, digestive support. So I will put the link in the bottom of this. Okay. So I'll be back probably at 11th, probably noonish, and get back into this read. Okay. Look at, she has a $2 bill. And the dice is 7. And before this video started, my $2 bill dropped. And that's the 6 of coin. Typically, they wouldn't like be a gamble, but my aunt sent me this. It's worth money. There's like a mistake on it or something. So I'm gonna cover this up, and I'm gonna cover it up right now with you guys, so you guys can vibe with it that way. Where's my cover up? And then I'll do work on my end and see what I have to do with this video since I conjured energy. I don't know. I really gotta learn how to do that appropriately. Apparently I got 12 of them to come in, but you know what I mean, jelly beans. See you shortly. Love you, bye.